Right, morning guys. So Monday morning, one day post show, and literally just about to go to the gym to go and train some legs. So I've actually decided that there's another competition on next weekend that I'm joking. Lucy literally was about to take her wedding ring off and throw it at me. So no, always like to get in the gym, love training, and I always found that you don't really get to train legs that hard leading into a show. So what I'm going to do is do a bit of a light leg session with the wife. So I'm going to be training at Fit 24 in Hull today because I got a couple of free guest passes. So the only thing better than a gym session is a free gym session. So training fasted today, should have enough carbs in the system from that custard slice I had yesterday. So I'm gonna have a decent breakfast post gym. So let's go in there, train some legs. Right, so we're gonna start things off with some calves. So I'm just gonna do a seated calf raise. So you do about 5 sets, 15 to 20 reps. I'm not gonna go crazy heavy on the weight just because my body is still quite fragile. And it's quite difficult because you always want to go back into training really heavy, but it's just trying to make sure you build the weight up gradually because we don't want any injuries this early on, day one of the off season.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, cause I know then you'll see we can be true. We can be true. I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real.
Right, so moving on to hamstrings next. So I'm going to do 2 exercises, 3 sets per exercise, and again I'm going to be going for about 12 to 15 reps on both of them. So I'm going to start off doing a standing single leg hamstring curl. Then after that I'm going to move on to doing a lying hamstring curl.
See if we are meant to be. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. It's a losing game, it's a losing game. But this time it's more than another lot of war. This ain't the same, this ain't the same. They say love heals all, it makes it all alright. In time, in time. My heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright. Feels so right. It feels so right.
So just moving on now to the 4th and final set on the leg extension. So with the Techno Gym leg extensions, the way the strength curve is, you've really got to focus on the squeeze at the top, because the bottom part of the movement you don't really get much resistance, but it's only that last bit of the motion as you get to the top where you really feel a maximum load on this particular bit of kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 really slow, focus on a good 2-second squeeze at the top. Then once I've done 10, I'm just going to rep it out nice and fast to failure. So I'll show you what I mean.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, cause I know then you'll see we can be true. We can be true. I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying?
Right, so second exercise for quads. I'm actually quite looking forward to this. So I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to using different bits of kit for training legs. And I've seen these around a lot, but I've not had the privilege of using one myself. So it is the pendulum squat. So first time using it, so I'm gonna get a bit of a gauge on what load to use. Then I'm just gonna do 2 working sets on this one. So quite excited about this next one.
It's a losing game, it's a losing game. But this time's more.
That's good. That's really good.
This ain't the same. They say love heals all, it makes it all alright. In time, my heart still feels the break.
Right, so that was the morning workout finished. So as you can see, I did 1 exercise for calves, did 2 exercises for hamstrings, 2 exercises for quads, and then we finished off with some abductor just to hit the glutes. And then afterwards I just finished off just doing 20 minutes on the Stairmaster just to get things moving a little bit. And also a bit psychological, it just then makes me feel slightly, ever so slightly less guilt-free for the food that's going to be consumed today. So literally just heading back over to the hotel now. So the gym is literally over there and the hotel is literally there. So it's such a good location. So we're going to head over now and get some breakfast because I am hungry. Right, so before we go downstairs and get some breakfast, I just want to give you some top tips from my years and years of experience of coming out of a contest prep and eating foods that your body isn't used to. So there's a few little tips and tricks that I've got for you guys just to help with that rebounding phase and help with digestion and prevent any kind of acid reflux or either the good stuff that goes on with your stomach post-show when introducing foods that you are just not used to. So what I personally find works really well is, first one is keep your fluid intake really, really high. Just drink plenty of water. Also, plenty of vitamin C. So I'll probably still have around 4 to 5 grams of vitamin C per day for the first couple of weeks. Other things that I like to do as well is I usually have a digestive enzyme with every single meal. However, I've run out, so I've just ordered some more. So I'm just waiting for those to be delivered. I do have the glucose disposal agents, so I will use those throughout the day. Another product that I use is Support Max. So your kidneys and liver take quite a bit of a battering during a contest prep. So Support Max is very good for heart, liver and kidney function. So I double up with my dose of Support Max, and I've also got the nectar at home as well, which is like a powder form. So I'll also have a serving of that. Final one that I like to do is the apple cider vinegar. This stuff is absolutely disgusting, and I've been having it throughout the last kind of week of this prep, and drinking it straight is just ridiculous. So now, because the diet's not so strict, I've got some apple juice, so I'm literally going to pour 1 serving into the apple juice and I'm going to neck this. So apple cider vinegar is very good for digestion, and also according to Dave Palumbo, it is an instant cure for acid reflux, which I suffer with really badly. So I'll probably be doing a few servings of this. So I'm going to drink this. Still tastes like shit. Go downstairs and have some breakfast. Right, so meal 1, so I've got 2 slices of whole grain toast, got some scrambled egg and some beans, and I've just got my usual 66 grams of cream of wheat, but we've added a little bit of granola for a little bit of extra flavour. Right, so we're about 2 hours into the car journey. It's probably about 4.5 hours to get home today, with it being bank holiday Monday. I thought the traffic was going to be bad, but so far it's been pretty good. Finley has been asleep the whole entire journey. So we've just stopped off at the services because it is what? 12:30, not had anything since breakfast. I'm hungry. Finley, are you hungry?
Yeah.
What do you?
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm tired. We have a toad.
He wants a cuddle because it's cold, so I'm going to give him a cuddle and then we're going to go and get some dinner. Right, meal 2, we've gone for the Chow Asian Kitchen and we've got a chicken katsu curry. Right, so I'm actually recording this clip a few days after the previous clips. The reason being is because when we got home from driving back from Hull, we had an absolute disaster. So whenever we go away for the weekend, we always put our house on Airbnb. We thought they booked Friday and Saturday night. They actually booked for Saturday and Sunday night, which meant that when we got home, we had nowhere to stay. So we had to quickly book somewhere, very last minute. It's very stressful, hence why I didn't finish the vlog the day after the show. So what I want to do is just give you a quick insight into my reverse dieting protocols. So what I want to do is give you guys a quick insight into my reverse dieting protocols to end this video. So I find reverse dieting probably the most challenging phase throughout the year. And the reason being is because I find dieting pretty easy. I would never deviate, I would never cheat off my diet. However, when it then comes to reverse dieting, if you're doing it properly, the hunger should still be with you. But then when the temptation's around you and you want to have a little bit of a cheat, you just got a constant battle, I do anyway, mentally, as to convince myself not to eat the nice food that the kids are eating when I really want to just bloody tuck into it. So what I always do is as soon as I come off stage, the first thing I do is I have a diet meal. So it's normally like a chicken and rice meal, salmon and rice meal, but normally a large quantity, just to make my stomach full of food. Because as you know, when you're hungry, you crave everything. So at that point, I know that if I'm craving any kinds of foods, it's foods that I actually want. Because during the contest prep, you want everything because you are so hungry. So what I usually do is then I'll go out in the evenings and have a meal. So as you saw, I had a spaghetti bolognese with some garlic bread. Not the dirtiest meal in the world. However, as I mentioned, because I suffer really badly with acid reflux, I can't consume a lot of dirty calories in one amount after I've been dieting for so long. So on the reverse dieting protocol, what I do, and it works for me very well, is my meals are always exactly the same. So breakfast is egg and oats, chicken rice, pre, intra, post workout. Then evening meal is usually protein and carb source. I'm quite flexible with that meal. And then eggs before bed. And all I simply do is decrease the volume of food leading into a competition and increase the volume of the food leading into an off season. So basically what I'll do is I'll slowly add in an extra 10-15 grams of carbs, little bit of fats. I don't really go too crazy on the flavors, but I will add in some condiments. So this is the one at the moment, the Heinz curry sauce one. It's exactly the same as the curry sauce from McDonald's. It is banging. So I'll add a few more condiments into my meals and I'll just continue to have the cheat meal on a Saturday. Usually the day after the competition, like I've just shown you, I will have a flexible day where I just make conscious food choices. However, any cravings, have what you want and get it out of your system. Otherwise the next few weeks you're gonna have a constant battle with yourself. So get the cravings boxed off. Have the cookies, have the donuts, have whatever other crap you've been craving for the last 16 weeks whilst you've been starving, hungry on prep. And then you can get back into reverse dieting. Keep the hunger going as long as you can, so slowly add the calories in. Your body will respond really well. Rather than dump loading all the calories in at once and then before you know it, your appetite's gone. You're struggling to eat and you're back into that difficult battle of force feeding. So try and keep that hunger going as long as you can. So a few little tips there. So I'm going to end the video. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop any comments you've got below in the comment section. And obviously, if you haven't already, subscribe. Peace.